Eating sloppily off of mahogany, playing Monopoly, fulfilling prophecy. Melanated queen rise to top of me, thinking of possibilities. How can she turn into a probably? You eye locking me like it's stopping your friends from topping me. They copy all the OnlyFans moves, though that's a mockery. I'm solid as the concrete, bone and other rockeries.
What is good, YouTube? I am Billy the Goat, and I'm back with another banger of a video. And we're going to talk about today the real reason my boy Drake, I love Drake, y'all. Like, no Drake's music. I love Drake, man. Like, Drake can do no wrong. Drake the GOAT. But why my boy Drake really lost Rihanna to ASAP. And this video comes from my guy over at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. The link will be in the description below. That was a mouthful. Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, MTR for short. I love watching his channel. He has always brought some good content, some good insight for the male mind. I watch dude's channel all the time. Go check him out, man. That's all I'm saying. But let's get straight over to it, man. I want to talk about this because I think he's going to really be able to expound on, you know, the truth about it. And I'm ready to see what he got to say. So let's get straight into it. Let's get started. Y'all excuse my little coffee. But it's buzzing.
All right, guys, y'all looking at the thumbnail, y'all looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Guys, and we must get active here today. Now, it is no secret at all that Drake used to, I'm not sure of anymore, but at least used to be a big time simp. Shit, he's made millions upon millions of dollars talking about his simp-like ways, which actually, if you think about it, he's monetized his pain, which is goddamn genius, because there's a bunch of people over here that's experiencing red pill rage that just feels the rage of their simp and hasn't been able to monetize it. So shout out to Drake. But recently in the news, Rihanna has come out, said that she has been impregnated by ASAP Rocky, and it had me thinking,
and I'm still mad at
how
Rihanna
can I demonstrate in the best way possible the implications of being a simp? Now, before we get into that reaction, to further illustrate how Drake's behavior with women, which has been driven by shit, he worked for Nickelodeon back into the day, and you want to talk about Disney all the time. Nickelodeon was also a strong perpetuator of simp-like behavior amongst men. But anyway, I digress. But to further demonstrate how his behavior came off as cringy, I did a video not too long ago, okay? This video was entitled, Nicki Minaj treats Lil Wayne and Drake differently for these key reasons. Don't be Drake. I did this video, which has over 150,000 views, over a year ago,
also,
and essentially highlighted how Drake was, in effect, putting Nicki Minaj on a pedestal and how she thought he was absolutely disgusting because of how he was doing that. I'll leave a link to this video down in the description box down below, so you can go later and check it out. It's a fantastic video. Now, remember this
just behavior. Just to pause right there, it's crazy because I honestly do think it's kind of messed up to say, I guess. But I feel like a lot of times that if somebody, in this situation, women in particular, when they feel like they got you wrapped around their finger, a lot of women just lose control because it's too easy. Like there's no pushback. So like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that pushback on the opposite side. You gotta bring that testosterone, that male energy. You just gotta let it, you know, be known what it is. And of course there's a way to do it, but let's continue.
Now, remember this behavior as we walk down memory lane and contrast the behavior against ASAP Rocky's. Without further ado.
Many people also pointed out how Drake was way more into Rihanna than she was into him, but somehow Drake was just clueless about it and kept pursuing her for years. Drake and Rihanna were first linked all the way back in May 2009, just months after Rihanna broke up with Chris Brown after he physically attacked her. Rihanna and Drake were reportedly spotted partying and making out at the Lucky Strike nightclub in New York City. However, despite the romance rumors, Rihanna made it clear she didn't want anything serious with Drake and said they were still just friends. Well, Drake obviously thought differently because...
Okay, hold on, wait, to pause there. She bogus for making out for him because she's sending the mixed signals, but if she publicly goes and says, we just still friends, you gotta take it for face card value, man. A king is a king, a queen is a queen, and a jack is a jack.
Well, Drake obviously thought differently because from that moment on, he pretty much became obsessed with Rihanna, name-dropping her in almost every interview and writing one song after another about her. And since Rihanna didn't reciprocate the same energy, Drake started complaining about how she used him and played with his feelings. He even told the New York Times in June 2010 that he felt like Rihanna's pawn. You know what she was doing to me? She was doing exactly what I've done to so many women throughout my life, which is show them quality time, then disappear. I was like, wow, this feels terrible.
Okay, so you can only be a pawn if you allow yourself to be a pawn. I mean, it's the world we live in. Can't nobody use you if you don't allow them to use you. Period.
Rihanna absolutely gave him the kiss of death, of simp death. All right? Guys, you got to be careful with these chicks that y'all bang with. You never demonstrate that you're head over heels with them if on the flip side they're saying they are just friends with you. Disney has taught y'all to persevere through the bullshit of a friend zone. No. 10 times out of 10, it will be completely and utterly not worth your time. Do not keep these women in the friend zone if your intention is to go balls deep in them. What they actually didn't talk about right here is actually that fight that happened back in the day as well between Drake and Chris Brown, how it was rumored that Drake wrote Chris a note to leave her alone, or that she's my girl now, and Chris threw a bottle back at Drake. That was all because over a girl. Yeah, maybe she was giving you some of that rebound viscous inner where they enhance the suppleness of the insides because they're really trying to get back at their ex. But don't let that cloud your judgment. They don't want to be simped on. If she's telling the press that she's just friends with you while you are putting her in song after song, there is an unevenness of contribution there. Hence the simp.
But somehow
to pause again, I'm sorry, y'all. To even piggyback off of what he is saying, that friend zone, man, it like he said, if that's not where you want to be, but that's clearly where she put you. I mean, what you think you're gonna claw your way out? The friend zone is a deep, dark abyss, man. I done been put in the friend zone before. I need to make some music about it.
But somehow Drake still wouldn't take a hint and kept talking about Rihanna every chance he got. At this point, the fans started clowning Drake for being desperate, and some of them even called his obsession with Riri creepy. Rihanna herself made it clear how she felt about Drake by refusing to clap for him and calling him an a-hole at the 2012 VMAs.
Wow.
But did Drake give up? Of course not. Fast forward a year later, and Drake was still talking about how Rihanna was his ultimate fantasy.
Flashback.
She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
Look.
Look at her face.
Look at the body language. She don't want to face him. She don't want to face the crowd.
She's one of my best friends in the world. All my adult life, I've looked up to her even though she's younger than me. She's a living, breathing legend in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award for 2016.
We can't see the video, but just look how she's standing and looking at him.
Waiting through that speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. I don't like too many compliments. I don't like to be put on blast. We don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is.
Where I don't have the fairy tale like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna and like this is like so perfect. Or like, Drake, it's like it looks so good on paper.
I wanted that too.
Well, I mean,
and I didn't get it too.
By the way, I wanted that too at one time.
He got it.
Drake is on one of these songs.
Okay, wait. So, to pause there, because I don't want to let too much pass before I say anything. Her body language showed in that clip that was paused. You can just tell she was like turned off by it. You know what I'm saying? And then also in that in the clip when he's talking about the fairy tale ending, and why it gotta be Rihanna? That's your fairy tale ending, man. Why? Like, you can have a fairy tale ending with somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be Rihanna. Like, you can have a happy ending with somebody that's not Rihanna. Like I done gave up on her. I don't think she likes me, y'all. I don't think Rihanna liked me like that. So I gotta have a fairy tale ending with somebody else. And that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But let's continue.
He's touring with you.
Look at look at Alan. Did I say something wrong, Rihanna?
He's not touring with me.
Well, he should. He's on one of the songs. It would be so easy.
Maybe next time.
I like Drake.
I would love to go on tour with Drake. Actually.
Yeah.
That's like, that has
Gross.
Rihanna.
All right, now before we get into ASAP, all right.
Okay, we finna get to the real.
Hope you guys
now.
had your
Let's see.
notepad ready. All right, you guys were taking notes. Now watch how
Break it
ASAP
down,
Rocky
MTR.
talks about her. Watch his mannerisms. Watch the difference.
Break it down, MTR.
I'll pass on that.
Pass
Uh-oh.
easy.
I'll pass on that.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Nah, just cause she the homie, I gotta explain.
Okay.
But she's
Explain
cute,
it.
you know what I'm saying? But she the homie.
Touring with the ultimate bitch.
Rihanna.
Oh, you already know, kid.
Yep.
How is she on tour, man? She's like
That's
a dude,
not her.
right?
Huh?
How is she on tour? She's like a dude, right? Like
I would say so. Like.
Okay, wait. Listen to what he had just said before there. She's cute. He complimented her, but I mean, I'll pass. I ain't gotta have it. I mean, she cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't stressing it. I ain't like head over heels for her. She cute. She cool, but that's the homie.
you already know, kid.
Yep.
How is she on tour, man? She's like
That's
a dude,
not her.
right?
Huh?
How is she on tour? She's like a dude, right? Like
I would say so. Like in the most non dissing way.
not in a dyke way.
Yeah,
like
not in
she has a male mentality.
She the type of girl that'll have like dudes at home crying
Like she had
for
Drake.
her.
Well, obviously, dude.
Who do you think he's talking about?
Fighting like a little girl. Like,
I don't know if that was really over her. I don't know the inside of that. But what I can say is that she the type to have those dudes mesmerized and stuff.
You can see it. You can see the energy. Like why? Because she's a powerful chick.
Nah, not because she powerful. Because what she be doing, like she like me. Like she the type. If she had balls, she'll grab them every 5 minutes. She
What?
smoke weed all day. Like
Yo, that's ill.
she not a tomboy. She's
Dude, the
sexy,
background.
but
Yo,
she's
that's
really,
ill.
really. What's the word for it?
Sensuous
I don't know.
with a little Malcolm X in there. I don't know. Like,
She's a little. She's a very. She's a very.
Whatever.
She's a very rare individual.
yeah,
She's
super rare.
peculiar.
So very interesting points brought up by
let's
ASAP
hear it,
Rocky there.
John.
Number one, you could tell that he won. One of the main reasons because he didn't simp. But for two, it's also clear that as Rihanna was in her younger years, she had this tough masculine shell, probably from being an independent artist and then also going through the trauma is what she did with Chris Brown.
And what are you looking for in the next man?
Pardon?
What are you looking for in a man now to wear this cologne?
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
So there's an argument there of why a dude.
Okay, so before he continues, you can hear just from that clip on what she said. She's not looking. She's comfortable with herself. So even the fact of somebody, just being head over heels for it, that doesn't pique her interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's cool. She really seemed like, to me, if y'all ask me, Rihanna wants somebody that she can be cool with, she can be close to and fall in love with them like that. She don't want nobody that's trying to spoil her, be all up her butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want you hounding them or whatever. Like, and that's the difference. ASAP brought the energy of she's a cool woman, she's beautiful, but she has that outer shell that somebody has to break through, and you can't do that by simping. You couldn't. You had to just get cool with her, close to her, and make her, fall in love with the person that you are. That's what it sounds like to me. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be together forever. I'm not saying that they going to split up tomorrow. But what I am saying is he figured out a way to crack the shell.
Want to over encumber that. ASAP played it cool, never put her on a pedestal, never treated her like a star, and leveraged a lot of his masculine qualities and capabilities, and eventually won out. If you want to call getting Rihanna pregnant, winning. But at the end of the day, we can't fault Drake because we know a lot of us have made these mistakes in our past, and just because you are a superstar doesn't mean that you are without fault as well. But hopefully this is a fantastic learning lesson for the men out there that are trying to figure out the best way how to deal with women. Because in a culture of young men that are raised by single mothers, a single mother is going to teach you to love a young woman as a projection of the love that she feels that she never had. And it causes a lot of these young men to be simps. Questions, comments, concerns?
And also to say, a mother will teach you how to love a woman, but you have to realize, you know what I'm saying, you love your mother on a different level that you would love the next woman. You can spoil the next woman, you can, cherish the next woman, but the love for your mother is just different. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna end the video there, y'all. Y'all go over and mess with my boy MTR, man. Like I said, I listen to a lot of his videos. I watch a lot of his content, and I think that his insight on a lot of things that have to do with masculinity, relationships, I've learned a lot. It's helped me see a lot about myself. And he's not, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's just gonna bash a woman. He's not gonna bash a dude. He's just keeping it real from what I see, you know what I'm saying? So y'all go mess with him. As far as the Drake and Rihanna thing goes, let me know what y'all think. Did Drake try to overcompensate to make her like him? Did ASAP just slide in at the right time? Literally. Did, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Questions, comments, concerns down below. I am Billy the Goat. Something is my email address. It'll be in the description box below. But y'all know how to rock with me, man. Until next time, y'all be safe. It's all love. Peace.